Grayling, Michigan.
Grayling, Michigan. Okay, when we're talking, don't look at the camera. Just look at me. So tell me about kind of how the series of events unfolded with the death of your dog.
I was contacted by my mother. She needed to talk to me, and when I met up with her, she told me that my dog had been put down by my little brother that was adopted or whatever, and that because he was getting aggressive. But I don't know.
Has this dog ever had an aggressive moment?
No. I said, my daughter just turned 4. He's taking French fries an inch long out of her mouth, you know, and felt bad if his whiskers touched her. You know, been around one of the suspects' kids since that kid's been born. Never had any worries about him. Never been aggressive.
How's this? A dog's man's best friend. I imagine you're pretty torn up about this right now.
Couldn't believe it.
How do you feel?
Heartbroken, angry. I mean, just baffled. I don't see how anybody could do something like that.
So you said this person was related to you?
Yeah, my mother took custody of him a few years ago when his mom died.
Okay. Why would they go through? It seems like they went through a lot of lengths to make this longer deal than they had to. They went. You know, how do I explain it? They went further than it needed to be, even if it did need to be put down, which it,
No.
What it sounds like didn't need to. Why do you think they went so far as to, mutilate the dog?
Just personal grudge against me. Like I said, we had a falling out a little while back.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened with the falling out? Just didn't work out?
Yeah, it was just something to do with a girl.
Okay. So he was pretty open with you about doing this act.
Yeah, well, like I said, I haven't talked to him since, what had happened. And then afterwards, like I said, he called my mom, told me that the dog had to be put down. And my mom told me, they explained to her that it was done all humane. One shot, Smokey didn't feel a thing. But and then he left town that night, and his buddy was supposed to take us out there to where they'd buried him and done it 20 miles away from where they lived. And when we showed up there and found where he was buried and undug him, realized he didn't have a head, my mom texted him, asked him where he was at, and said his buddy had it, that they was going to process it and boil it down so I have something to remember him by.
Does that disturb you?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, I've never heard of anybody doing that for, remembrance, how much it's sick.
Do you think they did it do you think they really legitimately thought it was remembrance, or do you think it was part of the vengeance?
You don't remember, you'd much rather have your dog, whole, and to remember him, and have your memories, not, who mounts a dog's head or anything for remembrance?
Where's he at
never.
now? Where's the guy who killed the dog?
Supposedly he's in Alabama.
Did he leave because he did this?
I don't know, it was supposed to be for work reasons, but I don't know. I said, and then his buddy that helped him with it supposedly had the head. I finally got that back yesterday morning. They dropped it off on the side of the road. Then contacted my mom, told her where it was at.
What do you hope is the outcome of the justice being served? What do you hope happens to these guys for doing this to your dog?
I want maximum penalty. I mean, there's nothing that that they can do that's going to make it all right, but I want the best that anybody can do, you know.
Give me some characteristics of Smokey. What was Smokey like?
Awesome dog, playful. I brought him up from Florida when I moved back up here 6 years ago. He was my riding buddy. Never needed a leash with him since I took him away from his mom. People couldn't believe it. Asked me how long I had him, because he'd just follow me around. Like, I just got him 20 minutes ago, you know. I mean, he just never left the yard. Great with my daughter, you know, and great with everybody. Everybody that knows him knows that he's just amazing. Best well-mannered dog there was.
What else would you like to add?
I want these guys found and brought to justice.